Hello, my Aquarians. How are you? Happy birthday at the end of this month. My cards are going everywhere, so you must have tons of messages. Anyway, I wanted to. I'm falling out here. I wanted to tell you that we've got a new moon at the beginning of the month on New Year's Day, which is kind of rare. Um, it it's a time where all of your prayers, manifestations, meditations, all that have some extra power because the energies are just wonderful for that. And it's also bringing us into 2014, which is going to be the energy blocks or energy building blocks. Okay, I'm not going to say that's going to be an easy year. It's going to be easier than 2013 in some respects because we've done all of our work in 2013, clearing ourselves out, finding what we want to do, knowing what our goals are. Finally, we have the knowing, not just blindly going into it. And that's what the beauty of bringing Capricorn in, which is ruled by Saturn, which is a lesson keeper, a lesson learner, helps you learn the lessons. It's also a timekeeper. When are you going to do this? And then you guys come in at the end of the month and shed a different light on it. So it's going to be a month of still building, still knowing what's going on. We are going to have to work spiritually this year, and we're still going to have to work. But it's not going to be a replay of last year, which is good. Now, Venus is in retrograde until the end of the month, until January 31st, and Venus being in retrograde kind of makes us look at ourselves and how we deal with relationships. And Aquarians, the number of readings that I get who say that I'm not sure what this person's doing, I'm this, that, or whatever, it's usually I can pinpoint it right to an Aquarian. And what's neat and what's interesting about that is you guys are the water bearer and you want to help all kinds of people and situations and groups and everybody on the whole. But this is going to cause you to take a look at your relationship one-on-one and go inside a little bit and kind of work on it, open up the communications a little bit more, because that's what's going to help you move forward this year. Last year, you guys have learned to deal with some emotion, and that with the Aquarians around me, I know that hasn't been the easiest thing. Okay, so if you are in a relationship with an Aquarian, if you and you're watching this, or you are an Aquarian, please know that just open up just a little bit and you'll get the information you need, and you'll get the help and support that you need. And I don't know why they're having me going on and on about this, but they are. Anyway, let's get started with the first week of the month. You've got the Four of Earth, which watch being too frivolous with your money. Watch being too cautious at the same time too. Kind of balance your money out. This is a lesson. Being that it's an earth sign, being Capricorn, kind of teaches us, it's an earth sign, so it teaches us to ground. It also teaches us that, yes, we want material things, and, that's all fine, great, and dandy, but all this other stuff needs to be taken care of first. So make good business decisions, and if you feel like, giving to the less fortunate, go ahead, because that energy will come back to you, okay? Because it makes you feel good when you do that. So whatever you feel good about, you'll bring more about, okay? And it'll just balance you out. Your lesson is at the beginning of the month is to learn to balance that out. The second week of the month, you'll be rewarded for, skilled work is rewarded. Things that you've been doing on your job, learning more about specific topics, perhaps going to school or thinking about going to school. Some of you have been thinking about that. This gives you the green light to do that, okay? And then the third week of the month, when your energies start coming in, around the 21st, the Empress card comes out, which is rolled by Archangel Gabriel, which is what I heard about in the beginning with communication. You can have it all. You really can lavish abundance. You give birth to your dreams at this time. It is your new year. Everybody's new year starts out at the beginning of their birth time, their sun time, okay? And you can give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Everything you guys like to do, you can do it. But, you know, Gabriel is the archangel of communication. You need to open up a little bit more, and that's been a lot of things that you guys have been going through this past year, is learning how to do that. And if you keep fighting against it, then you're just going to keep having the same situations come through until you learn that lesson. It's not easy. It's not easy for all the signs with their little things that they have. You know, mine is emotion. And there's a lot of times where I don't say a lot of things that I want either. And I'm a water sign, because I don't want to get those air signs or fire signs. I don't know how they're going to react. So, but anyway, communication is a big thing for us to learn this year in order to be true to ourselves. Okay, and then the last month of the last week of the month, when Venus starts going direct, and when your birth signs, when you guys start your year over, there's going to be a little bit too much going on at once, because you guys are awesome and you want to do everything for everybody, and you shortchange yourself a lot of times in that. So you need to make some decisions how you're going to move forward and have that balance of helping everybody, but helping yourself and your relationships that you want to nurture. So consider maybe some more playful approaches, some more light-hearted things, and stuff like that, so that you can move forward. Now, the romance angel card that came out was worth waiting for. So, if you're wavering on a relationship, if you're not sure what's happening, divine timing really isn't work in your love life. Okay? But I really ask you guys to open up. And I only say that because, number one, I hear it from the angels. Number two, with all the readings that I do, that's a major concern for the Aquarians, and I'm constantly standing up for you guys. Okay? I really am, because your heart is good, and your heart is good, and you're wonderful people. People just like to know what's going on in your head sometimes. The healing card would be children. So bring out the inner child within yourself. Be around children. Maybe your life purpose involves children, working with children. You guys are awesome nurturers, so, and you love children. So it might be something, maybe that when we went back to studying or going back to school, it might be something in that respect. But a lot of times it comes back to our inner child, helping ourselves, nurturing ourselves. Your Ascended Master this month wants you to know, that it's Vishnu, and wants you to know to trust. Just trust this awesome, beautiful universe. Everything is in divine timing. There is no coincidences. There are no accidents. Everything happens perfect timing. And it all has to do with our thoughts, air, Aquarius, and our emotions, water, Cancer, Pisces. It all has to work together. And it does work together. Then we've got the communication in the fire sign. And we've got the grounding in the earth sign. Everything is divine. Everything that happens is divine timing. And I know you're going to love this, and you probably will not listen to it, but your monthly guidance for this month from the angels is there is absolutely nothing to worry about. You put it out there what you want. You put emotion behind it like you already have it. Don't think about what's gone on in the past. Don't think about what's gone on in your relationships in the past. Do you want to bring that back around again? No, you don't. You want to go forward. There's nothing to worry about. God has your back. And, you know, it's hard to, that's what Cancer, I'm, like I said before, I'm a Cancer, and that's what came out for Cancer's reading, too. And I'm going, okay. So, you know, we have to learn, we do have to learn to trust and know, you know, even for those of you that follow Jesus, even Jesus said, Mark 11, verse 22, very truly I say to you, tell that mountain to move in the sea, that mountain will move into the sea. As long as you have the smallest bit of faith and you know that what you ask for is already given. And a forgiveness of others. You don't have to forgive what they did, but they are on their own path. And forgive yourself for allowing things to happen to you in your life that have gotten you to a point that you're in. Okay? Thank you so very much. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Come see me at the Yahoo. At the Chakra Realm at yahoo.com or on Facebook under the Chakra Realm. And if you need anything, just let me know. Thank you so very much. Have a safe and happy New Year, and I will see you back here at the beginning of the week. Thank you.